I inherited a ranch. Then the HOA sent me a $120,000 bill. I never wanted a ranch. But when my uncle passed away, he left me everything: 40 acres of land, a small house, and a working ranch that had been in our family longer than I'd been alive. Peaceful, remote, no neighbors, or so I thought. 2 weeks after the deed transferred to my name, a certified letter arrived. From an HOA. I assumed it was a mistake. Then I opened it. Outstanding balance due, $120,000. They claimed unpaid assessments, fines, road maintenance fees, and retroactive compliance penalties. Retroactive, for land that had existed since the 1970s. I called the number immediately. The HOA president answered like he'd been expecting me. He said, "Welcome to the community. You're behind on payments." I told him my ranch wasn't part of any HOA. He laughed and said, "It is now." That's when I knew this wasn't a misunderstanding. I asked the HOA president to explain how my land suddenly belonged to them. He told me the area had been absorbed when the subdivision expanded. No vote, no notice, no agreement. Just absorbed. Then he dropped the threat. If I didn't pay within 30 days, they'd file a lien and start foreclosure proceedings on a ranch that had no sidewalks, no streetlights, and 0 HOA services. I asked for proof. He sent a glossy HOA map showing my land inside their boundary, but something felt off. The shading didn't line up with the county roads. The survey markers were wrong, and the dates didn't match the deed. That's when I stopped talking and started digging. Because if they were right, I'd lose everything. And if they were wrong, I went straight to the county recorder's office. Pulled the original deed, then the survey maps, then the HOA's formation documents. And there it was. The HOA was formed 12 years after my ranch was already established. Even worse, their boundary expansion had never been approved by the county. No filings, no signatures, no legal authority. That glossy map they sent me? It was homemade. They had quietly redrawn the boundary and hoped no one would question it. I wasn't the first target. I found complaints other landowners who paid smaller fees just to avoid trouble. That's how they made money, by intimidation. So I hired a land use attorney, and we prepared a response they weren't expecting. The HOA's attorney sent me a demand letter. Formal, aggressive, threatening. They wanted full payment plus legal fees. My lawyer responded with one packet: certified surveys, county verification letters, historic deeds,
and one warning.
Any further attempt to collect would be considered fraud, harassment, and abuse of authority. We also notified the county and state oversight board. 2 days later, the $120,000 balance vanished from my HOA account. No explanation. No apology. Just gone. But it didn't stop there. A week later, the HOA president resigned. Turns out the county launched an investigation. Multiple illegal collections, fake boundary maps, unapproved liens. Several homeowners got refunds. Some got settlements. As for my ranch, it was officially declared outside HOA jurisdiction permanently. No dues, no rules, no threats. Now when I walk that land, it's quiet again. Just open fields and fresh air. And a reminder, HOAs don't fear strong people. They fear paperwork, patience, and owners who don't back down.